Welcome back. Welcome back to Thief, Deadly Shadows. And today also known as Piss in My Pants while going through this gate or whatever. Well, first of all, sorry for the long break. But yeah, I was on vacation and then I also wanted to finish Twilight Syndrome completely first so I could then focus probably on this. But yeah, now I'm done with the Twilight Syndrome translation. I'm still releasing it, but yeah. Basically done with it, so now I can focus completely on Thief 3 again, and we'll probably have more regular episodes. Now, you might be wondering, why am I picking up this body? I had a look at the text again. The one about the ritual, and it says that you need blood, right? So I think I mentioned this last time as well, that I wasn't sure if I could just use my own blood, but in case I can't, I'm just gonna bring a buddy. Wait, there's some update. Okay, go away, update. Oh no. Well, that's just what I wanted, right? Let's see. My God. Well then. Let's use our zoom first to check out. That looks like fire. Well, that actually is a water arrow, I think. Maybe that's like in case you don't have enough. Oh no, that doesn't look like fire. Actually, that looks like water. Okay, let's get rid of the body. Oh, that was already enough. Okay. Quick. How about hide? Hide, hide, hide. You don't see me. Okay, you did see me. Oh my God. Oh my God. But I think I can take the paw now. Oh shit. Let's just take it. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
The Jacknose paw. I guess he's not using it any longer.
Okay. Found the button. It's not doing anything to it. Quick. Oh God. Okay, that scared me. Well, we're off to a blazing start, I would say. Let's try that again. This time, hurry the fuck up. Bye.
The Jacknose paw. Well, I guess he's not using it any longer.
I don't happen to have a speed potion. I don't. Okay, for some reason it seems it's not following anymore. Well then. Let's be quick and careful from here on. Also, let's do a proper save. Okay. Still really like this daylight atmosphere here. Or early morning. Where did that come from? Oh right, there was somebody up there and I wanted to say I let them live, but I mean, I don't kill them anyway, but I allowed them to stay conscious, so to speak. I think we actually just have to go back to where we came from. I open the map. Right now I'm somewhere between Shaman and Sleepsy Place. So I'll have to cross the bridge and then go west. Let's do just that. Hello, bridge. Oh yeah, I remember this place. Still a bit curious what's down there, but I mean, there might be some loot down there, but there's also some horrible tree monster down there, so I'm not going to check it out. You can't make me. I don't want to check it out. I'm just going back. And... okay. So I have everything, right? Okay, I just gotta go back. That should be easy enough. I would like to have the health potion over there. Can I do that? Real quick. It's not looking right now. Let's try. Because I remember I knocked out everybody here. Except for the tree monster. Okay. Oh, that's right. I came from here. Nope, I did not come from there. I think I came from here. Yeah, that's where I came from. Shouldn't be anything here anymore. I think I got rid of most of the... Wait. There is somebody. Also, the horrible screams are still here. This looks like the way I came. Yep, yeah, I'm almost back. I remember this. Holy sh... What the... I think I activated some trap or something. Come on. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Yes.
So this is the Jack Null's paw. The keepers will be happy, but I doubt the pagans will be as pleased. There are more of them in the city than anyone knew, and now their secret's out. I just hope that when they go hunting for their property, they don't come looking for me, too.
Well, considering that the tree monsters saw me... Well, we'll see. Okay, well... Actually, you know, I could have probably finished that last time, but I didn't know that it was that short. You know, last time, I think I was actually pondering last time whether I should just press on for a little more or keep the ritual for next time. And I kind of figured that would be a bit more. But, well, whatever. It means we can jump right into the next level, which is the last of the three things the Keeper wanted from us, isn't it? No, it's not. Wait. I think we already have everything. Cool. Okay. Let's take through. I was thinking of another mission, but I think that one comes later then. We just deliver the chalice and the paw to Artemis in Turkish Artemis? I think it was Artemis. In Turkish Courtyard and Stone Market Plaza. And I expect we will get some nice story stuff then. Let's go. While we're at it, let's have another look here. Oh wait. Not doing anything. In case you were looking. No, he's not. No, actually that's the landlord I already stole from, even though I didn't want to, so I feel kind of bad for going there again. But I want to see... Hello? It's just me. I want to check if there's anything new in these two apartments. Not just in terms of loot, but also in terms of conversation. Let's see if that works. Come on, don't lag right now. That's like, oh fuck you, game. That was the worst timing for a lag. Yep, I'm not doing anything suspicious at all.
Taffers like that around.
Hey, I heard that. Whatever.
I see you.
Oops. Okay, I actually tried a few times, and for whatever reason, I have no idea. He keeps detecting me when I go in there, even though he's like at the other end of the hallway and he doesn't even look into my direction, so whatever. I'm just gonna not check them then. Let's just go do the story stuff. Yeah, let's just go do this story stuff. I'm looking forward to that anyway. And I hope you are too. Of course I should buy some new water arrows. That means... Wait, that means I have to go south? Wait. One other thing I want to check real quick. Is this gonna be accessible again? And... most importantly, will it have new loot? Because, you might remember that like the stand things, the like the one selling bread and so on, they always have new loot, but I don't see anything here. Oh, I'll take that. Not entirely sure if there was any loot to begin with. It's been quite a while that I went there. I remember last time I went there was that lady, Elizabeth, and I think she had some loot. But since she's not there anymore, of course that won't be there. And do you have anything? I have to go this way anyway. Oh, see, that's what I mean. That kind of loot, for example, is there again. Don't mind me.
Out of the corner of my eye.
Oh. Is that a guard?
Nothing.
A guard.
Not even sure I saw anything anyway.
Okay. However that works, I don't know. Thanks. Wondering though if that was even worth it. I mean, that was just 75. Well, let's see what Traitor has for us. I forgot his name. I'm just gonna call him Traitor. Hello, Traitor. Hello, lag.
Let me know what I can do for you, Garrett.
Not sell me out again? That will be a good start.
What, you robbed the whole block? This sure is a lot of merchandise.
That was actually a funny comment for once. Guess it means I got quite a lot in the last mission, although I don't know. I didn't think that was that much. Oops, wrong door. Did you have water arrows?
I'm Thomas, the proprietor here.
Hello,
We're here to
Thomas.
help if you need anything.
I do, indeed. Okay, water arrow is at maximum again. I don't really use broadhead arrows, which you can, as you can see, I own 30 already because I never use them. Noisemaker arrow, no, should be good. Maybe. I mean, I'm not even sure where I'm going next.
We hope
right?
you find everything you need. With this quarantine, we're cut off from our regular suppliers for a while.
I'm gonna get 3 gas bombs. Might be very useful to have for like emergencies. And now we're going to Turkish Courtyard. Let's have a look at the map, because I'm not entirely sure where that was. So we go south to the docks. And from there... Wait. Where does that lead me? Okay. Wait. No. I don't go south to the docks. I can't even go there. That's where the quarantine is. I was reading that wrong. Of course, I have to go north. That was at the gate where Lady Elizabeth was waiting after the first mission. You look formidable. Alright. Of course she's not going to be here anymore. I mean, last time we saw her, we knocked her out. And who knows what happened to her after that. Or is that her? Don't tell me that's her.
The animals are in a strange mood tonight.
I don't know who that is, but I want to have what they have. Then again, is it worth the gas bomb? Because the gas bomb cost 375.
Oh, well.
Evening to you.
I could do this. But really, I think I'm gonna leave them alone. It's probably not worth the hassle. So if I knock her out, the other guy is definitely gonna see that. Because unfortunately you can't do the cool, quick out-knocking you could do in 1 and 2. It's one of the bad things about the controls in this game. They're kind of clumsy when it comes to knocking people out, because you get, like, when you knock them out, you get locked into a certain animation, kind of, for a short while, and then you get released from that animation again. At least that's what it feels like to me, but yeah, so there's, like, a little, like, it takes a bit to knock out somebody. You can't just keep running. Like that, you could do that in Thief 1 and 2. You could just run, knock somebody out, and keep running and knock out the next person. But it's not really easy to do here, or whoops, good lord, or possible at all. Here, yep. You saw me doing this. That was because I was already trying to move, and it wouldn't let me move for a while. Well, not a while, but 1 second or something. But still, it's enough. Still enough to make it impossible to do like a really quick knocking out of 2 people in a row. So the Turkish Courtyard. I'm just gonna go this way. But it's not as easy as it sounds with the guy. I could also go into the tavern again and loot the place again. I think I mentioned that before. You can just basically, you can do that every night. But I'm definitely in the mood for advancing the story, so I'm not gonna bore you with repeating the same place over and over again every night. That's okay if you play all alone without recording it, especially if you need some more money to buy stuff.
All quiet. Well then.
But like, first of all, yeah, I am recording. And second of all, I don't really need money right now. I mean, I have my water arrows, that's pretty much all I really want to have. The gas bombs were already a nice addition. Okay, moss arrows would be nice as well. Also, I could go here and see if I can sell something else, because the guy I went to earlier doesn't sell everything, so I could still have something I can sell here. But still, as I said, I don't really need anything else right now. And as far as I know, you keep the things for several days. Like, it's not like I'm gonna lose everything I have if I don't sell it right now. I hope.
You've returned with the artifacts, Garrett.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. Follow me.
Follow you? Oh, okay. I kind of expected a cutscene, but I mean, it's not like I mind. I was just a bit dumbfounded for a second.
Balance to you.
Yeah. Sure. Where are we going? Oh, I was about to say this is a dead end, but not anymore, huh? I take it you want me to go in there? Okay.
The repetition of these 3 glyphs, here and here. Now is the Termanus Embolian.
The time's unwritten, the
Termanus
end
Deo.
of words.
And here, again the mark of the Fratelli
Brethren and
Chauderus.
betrayer.
Yes, warnings, terrible. Unvesagen
My hand falls useless to my side, doubly cursed in living death.
The prophecies are clear. There is much ahead to be wary of. Interpreter Kataka, your words are most useful to...
Clear as mud. Exactly what will happen, and what are we supposed to do about it? I'm still waiting to see a useful book.
We must first understand the unwritten times, if we are to prevent them.
First Keeper ORLAND demands immediate audience.
You've moved up in the world, Orland. Nice view.
Yes, I have. It's First Keeper ORLAND now, Garrett. Within these walls, you answer to me.
You called me here to remind me you're in charge? The job must not keep you very busy.
You inquired about books. Useful books.
That's right. You must have something in here worth reading.
You think you might shape events more skillfully? Read the signs more clearly? The prophecies...
Shape events? Interesting way to put it. I'm here now. Do you want my help or not?
Very well. This will admit you to certain areas of the library. Do not venture further. You will not ply your trade here, thief. If anything happens, you will be held accountable. Is this clear?
Perfectly. Perhaps you should translate for Kataka.
That was a great answer. Seriously, that was a great answer. Still grinning. Okay, so search around the Keeper Library for clues about the Dark Age. Also, so we just saw what was her name? Forgot her name. The one who reads the prophecies, like the old woman and the child that interprets. And they mentioned a brethren and betrayer. This has actually been mentioned in, I think, Thief 2. And I also think when I played Thief 2 and noticed this, I was like, hey, keep this in mind for part 3. Not sure, but I think I said something to that effect. But yeah, we actually got some kind of paper or whatever, some kind of old fashioned keycard, so to speak, that allows us to search around the Keeper Library for clues about the Dark Age that was also spoken of in that prophecy, I think. And we should speak to Keeper Artemis. We should search around the Keeper Library. We speak to Keeper Artemis before we leave the library, and speak to Keeper Isolde before we leave the library. And then there was the part about, like, don't enter anywhere else, and Garrett immediately had a smirk on his face, so I'm pretty sure we are gonna enter somewhere else, because we can. Oh, hello. Got anything to say? Apparently not.
This is Orland's office. He is busy and has nothing more to say to you for now.
Okay. Let me save before we get a crash or something.
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay. Office of First Keeper ORLAND.
Orland has instructed Elder Isolde to give you the door glyph. You will need it to exit this library.
Isolde, okay. Ooh. That's the symbol of the keepers. I wonder where this place actually is. Like, is it somewhere below the city? That would be kind of creepy and cool. Then again, why would they have windows? But really, I don't actually know. It must be someplace very remote.
Permission is a long time coming to access the secondary stacks. Very slow.
Has there been any progress, Elder Granger?
On which quest? The reacquisition of the Compendium of Reproach or of its glyph key?
Either. We will need both items in our hands if we wish to make any headway into our research concerning the coming Dark Age.
There would be considerably more progress if the teams were allowed to consult with Interpreter Kaduka.
Impossible. She seeks the Brethren and Betrayer, and her work must not be interrupted.
Then the answer to your previous question is no.
What will it take to find them then, do you think? The Council would like time to prepare for the prophecies that are contained within the Compendium.
They have both been missing for so long, but I am sure with all of us continuing to scour the library and the compound for passages that refer to them, we'll have the precise answer within a reasonable time period. Meanwhile, just in case, I have scribes searching for any book matching its physical description. A large golden slab, sealed with a glyph.
So, the Keepers are hoping to solve the Dark Age problem by finding this compendium and glyph key. I'm pretty good at acquiring lost objects. Maybe I can help.
Yeah, maybe I can. Also, yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll get to that later. What I want to say, first of all, let's read this. Oh, not that. This. Keeper Rafi, journal entry number 6145. Why hasn't Council assigned a team from my expedition? They know the dangers, how the area is swarming with strange creatures, else why lock the entrance so carefully? How can I do it alone? Still, they must have their reasons. The sunken citadel holds many secrets, and though I am afraid, I also long to journey there again. Most importantly, of course, is the glyph key. How many years has it lain underground? Decades? We were so close with the first expedition. If only we hadn't been attacked. We'd have the key now, and Keeper Soledad would still be alive. Her death must not be in vain. I will retrieve the key successfully on this next venture.
Well, if this guy thought the glyph key was in this sunken citadel, I don't see why I shouldn't go look there. Sounds like it might be a profitable trip.
What's the objective? Search the sewers and the docks to locate the entrance to the sunken citadel in order to find the missing glyph key that the keepers are searching for. Okay, but we have to find a way into the docks first, since there's quarantine there. Let's see what else we can find here. Anything on this side?
You do presume, Garrett.
No, I think on this side was just the book that I picked up and threw away. What is this? Is that a lift? It's a lift, okay. First, let's see what's on this side. I like the architecture here. Evening.
Stop shoving.
Excuse me. Okay, I guess there's nothing on this side for me. Maybe downstairs there is. So, what is it? Oh, notice from the Council regarding the impending Dark Age. Since it is of utmost importance that Interpreter Kaduka continue her quest to uncover the identity of the Brethren and Betrayer, she should not be interrupted for any reason. Also, several elders have been tasked with other urgent endeavors, including the search for the missing Compendium of Reproach and the glyph key that unlocks it. Ah, so that's the glyph key we overheard a conversation about earlier. The compendium, a large golden slab, sealed with a glyph, which we need the glyph key for, I assume, may contain prophecies pertinent to the Dark Age problem, and has been missing for well over a decade. It is useless without its glyph key, which we believe may have gone missing around the same time. If you have been assigned to one of the quest groups, an elder will contact you. Let's see. Going this way first.
Elder Draco, may I speak with you? I think I've found something in my studies. A connection.
Go on, and speak up, Scribe. I can barely hear you.
Well, everyone knows the Compendium of Reproach has been missing, and then last week I scribed a passage, and it read, "The Compendium will be born by a terrible storm."
Yes, I remember the report. Interesting. Yet, no sign of any inclement weather, eh, Scribe?
No, but then, just a few days ago, a ship came into the docks area. Do you remember the report from Keeper Alcott? He said the ship had managed to get itself into port, though no one was left alive to man it. A plague ship. The crew. Undead.
Yes, it is indeed a tragedy, and a mystery, but I see no connection. A storm would not cause the ship to befall such a fate.
No, but the name of the ship, Elder Draco. The name of the ship is the Abysmal Gale. Is that not another way of saying terrible storm? This is the connection of which I speak.
Ah, I see your point. And the error in your thinking.
Why?
The compendium was lost ages ago. How could it possibly be on a ship that has just come into port?
But...
Enough, Scribe. I have important business to attend to. In case you haven't heard, there's a dark age approaching.
Yes, Elder Draco. Thank you for speaking with me.
Maybe the scribe is on to something. I should check out this ship, the Abysmal Gale, next time I visit the docks.
I was about to say, to me that sounded pretty interesting, pretty solid idea. Like, I mean, even if he has a point that it's been lost decades ago or something like that, I would say it's still worth checking out. Just to be sure, you know. So if he's too lazy to do that, we'll do that. We're gonna go to the docks anyway, right? Because we need to search the sewers. So you might as well enter the ship as well. I think I'm actually gonna do this first, because I like this a lot. Okay, what's this? Keeper Council Report. Keeper Raffi will be allowed to return the sunken citadel. I think that should read return to. Keeper Raffi will be allowed to return to the sunken citadel in an effort to retrieve what he believes to be the lost glyph key that opens the Compendium of Reproach. If his theory proves correct, then his success will bring us that much closer to a solution of the Dark Age. However, his request for a team has been denied. Are you crazy? You're gonna send one guy down to... I don't know. It didn't say that much about the place, but it certainly didn't seem like it was a walk in the park, considering his Keeper Raffi's report mentioned somebody else dying there, and they're just gonna send him alone. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna work out. Anyway, I shouldn't interrupt the sentence. However, his request for a team has been denied, as more than one life was lost on the last expedition. That sounds like even more of a reason to send a team, but what do I know? And we cannot risk another such contingency. Furthermore, without proof that the glyph key is located in the sunken citadel, it would be unwise for us to overextend our resources in what could be unfruitful, despite the plenitude of valuable reported by Raffi. Plenitude of valuables. So, I mean, that's a good part for us, which, like, if we go down there into this sunken citadel place, whatever that is, and we do not find the glyph key there, there would still be plenitude of valuables, which would be nice to have. Lastly, the Council has deemed the citadel unsafe and forbids any keeper to approach the sealed entryway in the docks sewers without prior approval. So all of that sounds to me like you should not send one guy there. Is everybody an idiot here? Apart from you? I don't know, maybe not. Talia, I want to run this by you before I bring it to an elder. You know how we search for the Compendium of Reproach in our efforts regarding the Dark Age? Well, I recently scribed a passage in which the Compendium was mentioned. It said it will be borne by a terrible storm. Then later we heard the report about the ghost ship and all those undead. Completely unrelated to our work, right? Or is it? Because the name of that ship is the Abysmal Gale. Do you see? Abysmal Gale, terrible storm. They mean the same. Imagine if it were my own efforts that led to the recovery of the Compendium. Tell me if you think I've got something here. Your friend, Scribe Elson. I suppose this is like, if you don't overhear the conversation, like if you trigger the conversation and then you just go away, and then you wouldn't get the objective. I guess this is like another way of getting the objective.
May you find the balance every day.
Where should I go first? Artemis. The passage I scribed below is all I could find on the subject you requested. Keeper Bellius said there were other books, but we could not find them. Perhaps someone else is making similar inquiries. Balance, Keeper Osteria. Sentience, also known as artifacts, soul stones, or relics. A grouping of 5 objects possessing special powers and what is thought to be a consciousness normally only associated with living entities. Presumably created as part of an ancient safeguard against the forces of evil. Examples include the heart and the chalice, also called the Builder's Cup by the Hammerites. Efforts to confine all the sentients to one place for study have failed. How and when they came into existence is not known. Recommend further study. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go this way first. Can I pick this up, or are they gonna keep me out? Guess they didn't even see me do that. Garrett. Oh, hello. What is this? Garrett, the prescribed penalty for your crimes against us is death. However, I have convinced the Hammerite clergy to grant thee lenience, provided thou first perform enough of the following acts of atonement. First, the rust mites are large gold-colored bugs that feed upon metal and undo our works. We hereby grant thee the Builder's blessing to destroy them with your arrows. Secondly, thou canst smite the undead, for they are most abhorrent to us. For each of these tasks thou accomplish. Your standing with the Hammer Order will increase a small amount, whereas stealing from us or attacking any Hammerite will assuredly decrease your standing. The choice is thine. At present, any Hammerite will attack thee on sight, if they find you on city streets. If thou increase thy standing with us sufficiently, we will allow thee to pass unharmed. Do as many of these favors, and thou wilt be considered an ally and allowed into Fort Ironwood in Old Quarter. Lastly, 'tis my custom to ask everyone with whom I speak if they have seen a sort of hag, or heard rumors of an old grey lady near the scene of a gruesome crime. Is this the inspector writing? Because we found an inspector's office. When we stole the chalice from the Hammerites, we came across an inspector's office who mentioned that in his writings a hag he was looking for. And yeah, actually down there it says Inspector Drept. Oh, it's my custom to ask everyone with whom I speak if they have seen a sort of hag or heard rumors of an old grey lady near the scene of a gruesome crime. If so, it would be a great favor to me to tell what you know. 'Tis my life's ambition to find the hag, but my misfortune to always be 10 steps behind her. My workshop is located in Aldale, near the pub. Builder save thee, Inspector Drept. The Hammer Priests have blessed your bow with the ability to destroy rust mites. Shoot them with broadhead arrows. Okay. So. Now we have the faction menu here. And as you can see, there's also a pagan status, so we will find something similar written by the pagans at some point. Right now, they're both hostile. And for both of them, we will be able to do certain tasks and make them not hostile anymore. I'm not sure anymore if you can pick only one side or both, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
Garrett, I have troubling news.
What is it?
The Hammerites and the Pagans have discovered it was you who stole their artifacts.
Oh.
Both factions are very angry. However, they are willing to overlook your recent crimes if you are willing to aid them by performing specific tasks. Until then, beware, for they will attack you on sight. A Hammerite named Inspector Drept wrote this missive for me to deliver to you. I contacted a pagan shaman named Diane, and she agreed to post a similar note for you on the outskirts of the pagan territory in the docks. I have done what I can to aid you. Farewell, and good luck. Watch and listen. Did you need something?
Great.
Okay, so that's ticked off now. Speak to Keeper Artemis and read the letter the Hammerite Inspector Drept has left for you. We already did that. Go to the docks pagan stronghold and read the letter left for you by the pagan priestess Diane. We need to do that later. So now we still need to speak to Keeper Isolde.
The Hammers and Pagans are mad at me because of jobs I did for the Keepers. I better find out what they want and then decide whether or not I want to bother trying to improve their opinion of me.
I know I scribed it right. There must be some mistake. And it's not mine. If it is now wrong, then someone must have changed it.
Are you Isolde?
Stop throwing things at me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's cool that they actually have that. That they react to what you're doing. Scribe, when you are completely done with your other tasks, go to the Forbidden Library and retrieve for me the map of the Keeper compound. Ooh, hello. I left it on the second floor. Well, that's good to know. What is this? And what is this? Huh. The trouble started when I asked permission to leave the library in order to visit the compound and begin research for a new paper, a treatise on us, on Keepers, our history and founding principles. To my knowledge, no such book has been written yet, and it seemed a worthy endeavor. My proposal was well thought out, and included chapters on balance and the power of glyphs. However, permission to visit the compound was not granted me. In fact, my request was met with the surprise and outright suspicion. Surely my idea was a good one, and I would be thorough in my research and truthful in my conclusions, but saying so only seemed to trouble the elders further. Then today my duties were reduced. Could it be related to my request, and if so, why? I'm afraid to press these questions further. Besides, who would I ask?
I hesitate to call that translation garbled, but something was not right. I should mention this to Keeper Mendoc.
I would usually call the elders just weird and, I don't know, old-fashioned, and I would imagine they are, but I can actually kind of somewhat understand they refuse this, because right now the prophecies tell of a brethren and betrayers, so they're probably suspicious of everything. That is unusual. This looks like a secret. Oh, what are you? No, seriously, what are you? I mean, huh? I think I know what that is, and if that is what I think it is, then I can't use it yet.
Greetings to you.
Good evening.
So this is where I was before, and this is where I found that text about the sentience.
The interpreter, Kataka. I barely recognize her now. How old she has grown, and so quickly. It is not right that she could... Do you need something, Garrett?
I just wanted to listen to what you're saying, but okay. Are you
Hello,
Isolde?
Garrett.
Okay, you are.
Orland informs me that you are to receive the Keeper Door glyph. You must perform the scribe ritual to do so. Place your hands into the indentations on the plaque behind me. That is all.
What? What plaque?
So tired.
What is this? To all acolytes and scribes, it has come to my attention that some of you have not yet undergone the acolyte ritual and that there have been unsubstantiated rumors about the safety of such practices. The acolyte ritual is a simple keeper indoctrination. It is completely safe and is mandatory for all scribes. After the ritual, you will be able to see and use the Keeper Door glyph. The importance of acquiring this glyph cannot be stressed enough. Without it, a keeper would be unable to see or open the myriad secret glyph doors that have been placed throughout the city to mask our presence, bypass the city gates, store supplies, and aid our maneuverability. The current citywide quarantine is a perfect example of the importance of the Keeper Door glyph, as with it we can easily pass between South Quarter and docks using our secret door near the gate. I see, and that is probably how we are going to enter the docks next. If you have any questions, an elder can assist you. First Keeper Orland. And I think she meant this. She's probably supposed to have her talk to you facing that way. Who's saying that? That's a bit creepy and oh, that looks nice. How would you reach those books though? They must have like huge letters. Anyway. This glyph will allow you to see and open keeper doors. Look for this glyph on a wall, then use it and a door will appear.
Very well, Garrett. You now have all the powers of an acolyte. You are able to see and open keeper doors. Look for the glyph. Keeper Artemis also wishes to see you, I believe. Farewell.
Could you like maybe look me in the eye when you talk to me? That's kind of rude. So... anything else? I guess we could just leave? But... what is this? Oh, okay. Leave the area. No, I don't want to go to Storm Market yet. I want to go to the Forbidden Library. I'm pretty sure you could. Okay, that's the same. And yeah, okay, that's what I meant. Now I can use this. But where does it go?
This way leads to the Forbidden Libraries. I could sneak my way in, but I can't let any keepers catch me in there.
Well, you know. How could I not?